Hello, we're back. Okay, so another day, another hackathon. We're going to be starting a new hackathon app today. Let me pull up the prompt. So we're going to be doing another Learn with Jason hackathon. Here, I'll paste this link in the chat. So the theme this time is the local food scene. So the idea is to build an app that gets people excited about the local food scene, whatever that means to you. It has a bunch of different suggestions of restaurants or like groceries, just like different, I don't know, different kinds of food in the local area, like smaller chains and stuff like that. So we're gonna try and design an app. We're gonna try and build something. It's using the same tools this time as last time. So apps have to use Convex, Clerk, and or Raycast. We're gonna stick with Convex and Clerk. I still gotta do a Google to figure out Raycast stuff. But we'll see how this goes. Hopefully it'll be faster than last time. Hopefully we'll make a little bit more progress, but I guess we'll see. We'll see what happens. So here, let me pull out my notes. I started some ideas for a design. So a while ago, where I live, they had like a local restaurant bingo night, which was a lot of fun. Like you get a bingo card that has all of each of the boxes in the bingo card has a different local restaurant, and then you go and you get something from them. Theirs, it was like free samples where you go and you try a little sample, and then you get a stamp, and if you get a bunch of stamps, then you could turn in your bingo card to get a raffle ticket. So I was thinking of doing something sort of like that, where you're building a bingo board, but instead of them giving samples, it's like you go buy something from the restaurant, and then once you get a bingo on your board, then you can win a reward basically and take it in and show a restaurant and get a discount or something. So there's going to be a little bit of hand waviness with this one, pretending that there's some infrastructure set up at the actual restaurants that you're going to visit. But I feel like we'll just document those things in the README, and hopefully it'll be okay. So today, what are we going to do? Today we're going to try to make some designs for the MVP. I feel like the challenge for me is always a scope. How do we pull back the scope so that it's achievable? You're supposed to do it in 4 hours. We'll see. Last time I went over. This time I'll probably go over again. We'll see. We're making incremental progress towards being able to finish an app in 4 hours. But yeah, so today we'll try and design something, and then we'll try and build a skeleton using Convex and Clerk, just to get something up and running. And I'm going to try deploying early today. We're gonna try and get something deployed, even if it doesn't do anything yet. Yeah, let's jump into it, I guess. So here, I'm gonna start a new Excalibur. Here, where should I put my notes? Scooch this over. I need a bigger desk. This is my downfall, is as much free space, open table space as I have, I will fill it with stuff. Okay, so I drew out some little designs for what to build, and even that had to scope it back. So we'll try and think through some of that live for you all today. Let's see, Excalibur. What am I doing? Embed in a pop-out window. Yeah? Not over there, over here. Come on. Okay, let's make this bigger. Okay, so what's our goal? We want to build a bingo app where users can check off restaurants they visit, and then if they get a bingo on the board, they, I don't know, win a prize that they can redeem at a participating restaurant. Cool. So in terms of data model, so what I was thinking is we'll have, here, let me draw. So if we have like a user, and then a user will have and then a user can have a board. So this, So a user can have many boards. I guess, how do I draw that out? It's like, if this, is it like this? I feel like this is, what's it called? Crow notation, or crow foot notation, or something like that here. Google. Uh-oh, is my computer being slow again? I thought we had moved past this. Is it because it's hot today? Oh, this is not what I want. Here, maybe I'll turn the fan on. Will that help? Apologize for the background noise, but we do what we must to fight with the rendering lag. Okay, here. This doesn't really matter. Let's ignore this for now. Okay, sidetracked. So a user can have many boards, and then a board will have, I guess a board will have like cells, which is an array of objects. So this is like, well, here, let's maybe bounce around a little bit. So let's look at the UI. What do we want the UI to look like? So we'll have a home page. Let's say this one is when they're signed in, authenticated. And so what do we want to have? We want to have like a board of, yeesh, how do I draw this? A board of 25 boxes. Let's see, do I need to make this bigger? Whee! So what? 1, 2, 3, oops, 4, 5. Yeah, close enough. And then we'll have another set of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so this is our little bingo board. Well, here, I guess this is gonna have like a little menu at the top, right? So we'll have our little sign in button like we normally do. And then what? So then I guess these will be like, 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. This one will be a free one. Well, I guess now the question is, do I... is this box 13 or 14? Maybe we'll keep it... maybe we'll keep it as 14, because then we can do some slick math, right, to try and detect a bingo. We'll see. We'll see what happens. 15. 16. 17. Whoops. 18. 19. 20. 21. Okay. 22. 23. 24. 25. All right, we'll move these in here. This is riveting, riveting design. Okay, now what? And then, so then like when you click one of these, squares, then it would open up like a modal or something to be like, you know, here's like the restaurant name. And then maybe like the address. And then there would be some kind of button that's like, I went here. So then like when you actually go to the restaurant, you would check this off. You would like open the cell for that restaurant, say like, hey, I went here, and then what would this do? So then this would go into, okay, so now we're back over here to this cells, to this board, what is this, board table in our database. So what is this? A cell is gonna have, each of these is gonna be a restaurant. So I guess someday this would have, you know, we would have like another table that's a restaurant table, and then like connect, you know, if you have like a restaurant. This is gonna be one of those words that starts to look weird after you type it too many times. So then like there would be like an ID in here that would point to something in this restaurant table. But for now, I'm just gonna hard code it. We're just gonna start small. So this will be what? Restaurant name. I guess this will be a string. Address will be a string. And then something that's like visited. And then I guess this board will also have like a user ID, which points to one of these users. Like a user object that we have. Hello, Frogger, welcome back. How did your hackathon app go? Weren't you building something for a hackathon? We're building another hackathon app. There's a new one, by the same organizer, Learn with Jason. So this one, the theme is restaurants, or like your local food scene. So I'm building like a restaurant bingo kind of game. And luckily it uses the same tools as last time, so hopefully it'll go faster. We'll see. We'll see if we learned anything from last time. This is good, good like retention practice. What about you? How are things going with you? Oh, I never set a timer for this design here. Let's see, how long do we think it's been? It says 18 minutes. Let's say another 15 minutes. 15. It's kind of spooky, nice music. Okay. All right, 15 more minutes. We'll see how far we get. Okay, so this is 2 pages. I guess this is on the same page. This like doesn't even have to be its own page. This is just like a modal. I don't know that I've ever built a modal from scratch without having a component library before, so this might be what we spend our time learning this time. Okay, so then when this button gets clicked, then something happens. So then they would click this and then, well, here, I guess let's start over. So they load the page and then this would be like get board for user ID. And then we would like render some of these as crossed out, like based on whether or not they've seen them. Crossed out, or maybe just like blacked out, maybe just a different color. We'll figure that out. Okay, so it'll be like, you know, some of these will be crossed out based on what their visited status is. And then what? So then they click this. This would load. I guess I'll have to figure out how to build a modal. Okay, here, let's make a list of our questions. Open questions. How do you build a modal in React? And then I would want to look up accessibility. Okay, and then they're going to click this button. I guess I don't know at what point. This feels like we would pass down the restaurant name and the address as a prop somehow. I guess it depends on how this modal gets built. We'll figure that out. We'll figure that out later. Okay, and then when you click this I went here button, then what happens? Then you update the board. Well, so I guess you'll have the board in state. So you'll update the board in component state and update the board in the database. Maybe. Okay, and then the second part of this is figuring out like when they have a bingo. So I guess maybe that would happen at this same time. Like once you've updated the board, and detect new bingo. So I guess what would that look like? So over here, maybe we have like a number of rewards. And then it would be like number of rewards earned, and then number of rewards redeemed. And then maybe there's like, oops, maybe there's like a button here that's like redeem a reward. This feels like I feel the scope creep. I feel it happening. But it's okay. We'll deal with that later. Or we just won't get this far, and it's okay. Okay, and then let's see. So then when they redeem a reward, then something would happen. So maybe like another modal pops up. It's like redeem reward. I guess this is connected. This is connected to this. We're gonna learn a lot about modals. And then what? Then this would have something that's like redeem. And this would say something like, you know, show this to the cashier at a participating restaurant to redeem your prize. Whee! Show this screen. Oh God. Ah! Good enough. And then when you click this, what would happen? This like decrements number, or no, increments number of rewards redeemed. Or something like that. So I guess this would be like check for new bingo. If new bingo, increment number of rewards earned. So then I guess we also have to keep track of that in here. Should that go in the board? I guess that should go in the board. So this is like number, oops, num, rewards earned, num, rewards redeemed. Or something. Oh, nice. Very cool. How did it turn out? Oh, yeah. Ugh. I know. I think it's because it's hot today. That's my running theory. I gotta get air conditioning. I have the fan going, but yeah, let me know if it gets too bad. Let me know if the audio ever starts dropping out, because then we got real problems. Okay. So it seems like maybe we should spend some time figuring out what this modal is going to look like. Or not what it's going to look like, but like how it's going to work. I'm sure there must be a component library that includes a modal. Somebody must have built this. Here, I guess let's spend the rest of our design time figuring that out. Accessible modal component React. What do we got? What do we got? Oh, AI, the robots. How do I know if this is going to be accessible? Divs on divs. Interesting. Okay, so this is like a generic modal, and then you pass in children. Handle backdrop click. Okay, so we create a reference to the thing. Use effect is open on close. So these are props. I guess on close is probably a function. Yeah. Okay. Is open. Oh, here, how to use. Wow, this is way more in-depth than I thought that it was going to be. Is this Gemini? Don't know. Okay, so this is the state. Is it open? Okay, and then close it just sets the state to false. Okay, so modal content goes here. Oh, here. A component library. Let's see. Let's see what your deal is. Oh, now I don't want to I don't want to leave this tab because it's got this stuff on it already. Here, let's open a new tab. We'll look this up. React Aria modal. Uh-oh, is this not maintained? Container component. Okay. Flexible mostly means that this module provides absolutely minimal styles. Okay, that's fine. We didn't have super fancy styles last time anyway. Usage. Oh no, it's using class components. Is that going to be a problem? I don't know. Okay, well, here. We'll copy this since we'll save these problems for later. React Aria modal question mark. Looks like it might use class components. Is that a problem? We'll find out. A few days before, it was kind of had to write spaghetti code. Yeah. I feel that. That feels very similar to my experience with my last hackathon. I feel like that's just part of the vibe. It's like everybody goes in with these grand plans, and then you get close to the end and you're like, well, something. Let me just make something. Nice. First game ever. Well done. The first rep of many reps, I'm sure. Exciting. Okay, so this is one option. Here, let's look at the GitHub. And see what this, when was this last updated? Last year. Okay. Maybe, maybe this is too old. Well, here, let's look and see if there are other newer versions. Let's see. React accessible modal component. Whoop. Okay. That's what 15 minutes feels like. It goes by so fast. Let's look at this one. Oh, here, this is step by step how to build one. That might be nice. Here, let's go back. This one might be nice because then we're learning how they work. Okay, should be open and close, trap the focus. All right, here, we'll save this one. We'll save this one for when we come back to it. Here, I'll copy your name. How to build an accessible React modal. Oops. Let's put this in here. Okay, so we'll come back to that. I'm sure that will impact our design, but for now, let's just get something up. Let's just get something up and running. So we're gonna do the same thing as last time. We're gonna try and get a React app up, add in Clerk and Convex, and then deploy it. We will not focus on functionality. We'll just focus on getting something. Let's see. So we were in the Convex docs last time. Docs. Here. So let's see. Where did we start? I guess there was an option, right? There was an option to start it with Clerk. Example. Okay, Convex React Quick Start. Okay, that's right. We did this. Okay, create one using JavaScript. Did this bite us in the butt last time? Should we just create it with TypeScript? I can't remember. I should really document this. Okay, here we're doing... Actually, did I document this last time? Let's see. Debugging. Did I document what I did though? Nope. What about in the Convex stuff? Okay. I feel like this came from the quick start. Okay, well here. We didn't document it last time, but we'll document it this time. Let's see. Process. All right, we'll do this. Let's see, let's use PNPM, because that's what we did last time. PNPM create Vite at latest. Let's see, what do I want to call this? Learn with JSON. What did I call the last one? I don't know. GitHub. Learn with JSON. Okay, Hackathon 5. Local food. Oops, that's not what I wanted to do. I have to type the rest of this. Let's see. Did this create? Did this create this? What am I trying to do? ls. Oops. Okay, I don't think that this actually created. Just delete this line. Okay, and then we want to do template React. Right. Is there a difference? React TS. I still don't know TypeScript, and we did run into a bunch of issues last time with TypeScript stuff. Let's see what happens. Because we ran into a bunch of TypeScript errors when we were trying to build things, and I'm wondering if that's because we didn't create the project assuming we were going to use TypeScript. Select a framework, React. Select a variant. I don't know. TypeScript. Okay. Cool. Let's do this guy. Okay. npm install convex. Update available. I don't know how many people participated. I didn't win. I don't think there are like winners and losers, or I mean, I guess we're all winners, right? Because we built something and we learned stuff along the way. I think that the first, what is it? It's like the first 5 people who submit something get a prize. Let me double check. But I submitted like minutes before the due date. I guess that's not true. It was like 25 minutes. That's still minutes. It's not hours before the due date. So I was not in one of the first 5 people to submit. Oh yeah, first 5 qualifying apps submitted. I wonder what qualifying app means. Probably just that you used the tools. Yeah, apps must use these tools. I'm assuming, and have something to do with the theme, maybe. Yeah, I don't actually know what these prizes are. Oh, desk stuff. An hourglass, that's kind of fun. Wait, I like that. This is the problem, is I have all these little things that I use to fill all the surfaces in every room. I would love to have a little hourglass, but then I would need a little spot to put it. Okay, what was I doing? I already got distracted. Oh, that's right. Okay, so we're doing this. We installed something. I guess let's open. Well, here. What did it say? npm install. Let's do this. Okay. And now let's open this in VS Code. All right. And I'm going to scooch this over here. Okay. Now what? So now I'm in here. I'm going to open my terminal. Let me look in here. I feel like last time it was something in the TS config where it was like, oh, you don't have a Vite thing in your TS config or something like that. Ugh, I don't know. I'm not going to be able to remember what it was. Node? Well, whatever. Hopefully because we set this up with TypeScript this time, we won't get build errors. Who knows? Okay, so we installed stuff. So pnpx convex dev. Okay, so this was going to start up. Was this going to start up both, or was this going to start up just the convex? Oops, what would you like to configure? Here's my face blocking this. Let's move this up. Is that better? Yeah. Okay, so let's make a new project. Yeah. Okay, created a new, whoa. Okay, convex functions ready. So if I'm remembering correctly, this should have made us a new, what am I trying to do? I want to open convex dashboard. This is probably going to be for the old project. Let's see, where do I want to put this? Let's put this up here. Let's put this down here. Log in. I love this little animation. This is so cool. I would love to learn how to build something like that. Okay, this was the project from last time. So here, let's open the project from this time. Okay, cool. We've got something. So this is our dev environment. Great. Here, let me copy this because this, what did we do? Set up convex starter app from React. TypeScript template. And then this was also React TS. Okay. Here. For documentation's sake, let's copy this in here. Did this. And then we did this to create a new convex project and start dev server. Okay, create sample data. In a new terminal, create a sample data. Okay, this was the tasks. We don't actually want these tasks. So I'm wondering if I can just skip this for now. Add the sample data to your database. Define a schema. Okay, I guess we'll get to the schema later. Expose a database query. Blah, blah, blah. Okay, did this actually start up our app or no? Package.json. Let's make this bigger again. So npm run dev. That just does Vite. I feel like last time we got an app that already had, like, it didn't look like this. I don't know where we started from last time, but it also included like it didn't look like this. Because it had something different that was like, oh, do dev front end, like dev colon front end and dev colon back end. And then there was like another dev command that ran both of them. Where did I get that from? Because this... Oh wait, maybe it's this. Do we want to start over? Do we want to start from that instead? Because I don't really want to go through and do all of this. Okay, let's try again. CD out of this. Remove RF 5. I wonder if it's going to be like, you're currently open. Oh, nope, it's fine with it. Okay, so let's try it again. pnpm create convex at latest, and let's try calling it. We'll use the same name. Hopefully that will work. Let's see. React, clerk. Maybe this is what we did last time. Because I feel like it already came. Yeah. See, dev front end, dev back end. This feels familiar. So it's weird that this, because it makes it seem like these should do the same thing. Like by following this guide, you would get the output that you get from running npm create convex at latest. But that's not true. I don't know that I like that. Well, here, so we didn't actually do any of this. We did this. And what did we do? We used React and clerk auth. Because now this, I think, oh, it's still setting it up. Okay, I guess while this is going, we can start thinking about what am I trying to say? We can start thinking about like what interfaces we need, or like what functions, what convex functions we need to set up. Okay. And then pnpm run dev. Actually, did I do this with npm or did I do it with pnpm? Okay, cool. pnpm run dev. And so this should do both. This should start the Convex dashboard and also our Vite app. Choose an existing project. This one. Okay, write your convex functions in Convex. Cool, cool, cool. Environment variable, clerk issuer domain is used in auth config file, but was not set. Oh, okay. That makes sense. Let's see. So now we need to set up a new clerk app, probably. How did we get here? Yeah, okay, so sign up for an account, create an application. Okay, let's move this back up. Where'd my other little window go? Let's move this down here. Okay, so now let's open a new clerk window. Oh, did this try to go to the wrong place? Oh, took me to the blog. That's not what I want, but that's okay. We will find our way around. Okay, dashboard. This feels promising. Okay, so I want to make a new project. How do I do that? Create application. What did I call my last one? I guess this is learn with Jason. Hackathon 5. Let's see, continue with Google. Sure. Good enough. All right, choose your framework. Oof, I can feel the internet being slow. Okay, this is a React app. Okay, publishable key. I mean, let me look. Okay, let me hide you for a second in case there's any secrets in here. Not sure what they initialize in this .env file. Okay, I have a convex deployment and Vite convex URL. So let me set up this publishable key. And then let me check and see if that's being used in my main. Here, we'll close this and then bring you back. Okay, so if I'm looking in source main, convex URL, yeah, publishable key. Okay, and that's Oh no, this is something different. This is saying issuer domain. Did it set that up for me? This was in the auth. Okay, so I need to get this too. Oh, React Router. Actually, do we even need... I guess this is all happening on one page. Maybe we don't need React Router. Okay, users. No users yet. How did I get to... Did this look different last time? I feel like there was a thing on the side that was like... Create your JWT. Is it because I'm on a small screen? No? Configure? No? Oh no, it's here. It's funny. I feel like this looked different the last time that we were here. Okay, we'll scooch you back over here. So we wanted to get the template. So we wanted to make, oh geez, where did it go? We wanted to make a new template. We want to do a convex template. Okay. Copy the issuer URL. There is no issuer. Oh no, there is. It's just very bad color contrast. I guess, does that go away if I save it? They must be updating this. I feel like this UI did not look like this the last time we were here. Okay, well, anyway, we didn't rename it. Domain. Okay, so this domain now, well, here, I guess we want to make a new, here, I don't think that secrets are private because this is the publishable key, so that's the public one. And then the domain, the issuer domain. Let's copy this guy that you can't even see. Okay. Great. Deploy your changes. Install the clerk library. This feels like this is kind of going out of order. Do we not already have the clerk library in here? Clerk React. Yeah, it feels like this hasn't been updated since they did, since they updated that, what was it? Create this one, create convex at latest. It feels like they didn't update this guide after that, because I feel like this has already been done. Convex provider, if we go back to our main, yeah, convex provider with clerk, we already have this. Okay, so that's fine. Let's look and see what actually renders. Do I have to stop this and start it again? Or does it have, what you call it, hot module reloading? Does that apply to, whoops, it's mad. Okay, we'll just stop it and start it again. Yeah, because we already did this stuff. Environment variable is used but not set. Oh, oops. I have to set that environment variable in Convex, like in the Convex dashboard, not in here. Or do I need both? I guess it's in here, but because this is used on the Convex server, it doesn't actually need to be in here. We need this to be in our Convex dashboard. Okay, it's all coming back. Here, let's move this up here. So we'll hold on to this. We'll hold on to, hold on to this. Okay. Settings, environment variables. Okay, I'm gonna hide you again just in case there's any secrets. Okay, environment variables. Oh, there's nothing in here. Here, let's bring you back. Okay, so this needed to be called clerk jot issuer domain. I'll just type it. We'll type it. We'll build some muscle memory. Clerk. Oh, they already know. Jot issuer domain. Save. Oh, great. And it knows. It knows to rebuild stuff, or whatever it's doing. Whatever it's doing right now. Okay, convex function's ready. Okay, great. And now I think it's starting the Vite app. There we go. It's happening. Okay, should we move this? I guess let's move this down here. Where did it go? Ah! I don't think that's what I wanted. Okay, great. Sign in. And then this should do something. Whoop, whoop. Yay. Okay, sweet. Now what? Now let's go to deploy. Right? This does something. Now we want to deploy it. Let's see. So we did this, and then what else did we do? We had to add an environment variable to .env.local. Was it .local.env or .env? Yeah, .env.local. So what was that? Add this. Oops. And then we had to add the jot issuer environment variable to convex dashboard. That was this one. I guess we don't need this here now. Okay. And then what did we do? npm run dev. Okay, and then this started the convex dashboard and the app. Okay, so I guess let's deploy this. Let's deploy this, and then we'll at least have our infrastructure set up. So did I copy this? And then this, we did the Convex and Clerk auth setup. Right, these are two. Yeah, this is the React Quick Start, and then this is the Convex. Convex and Clerk stuff. Okay. Didn't have to do some of this because it was already handled by npm create convex at latest. Okay, and then this we also did like my project name. So remember for next time. Okay, and then what is this? This is like deploy to prod. So this was set up app, Vite, Convex, Clerk. Okay, deploy to prod. I remember there was stuff we had to do. Well, here, we wanted to try and build it locally because last time we had problems with that. So, what, npm run build, maybe? We'll see if we can get this to work with no errors, which would be huge. And then while that's going, let's search the docs. Deploy. Hosting and deployment. Custom hosting guide, Netlify. Okay. Deploy to Netlify. So this was the Convex, docs. Okay. Building. If this builds with no errors on the first try, I'm gonna be thrilled. That's gonna be so much better than last time. Wow. I don't know what we did last time. It must be because we were mixing JavaScript and TypeScript. Because I feel like that's the only thing that we did differently in the setup. Is this time we used the TypeScript template, which I guess makes sense because they set it up to work with TypeScript stuff. Okay, assumes you've already set up the quick start. We did. We have a Netlify account. We do. Link your project. Is this even... I have to make a GitHub repo. Haha, okay. Git, add everything, I guess. Whoops, git init. First things first. Okay. Git commit, or no, git add everything. And now git commit, feat, initial commit. Okay, now we have to push this somewhere. Or here, let me make a GitHub repo first. So let's go to GitHub. Let's make a new repository. Learn with JSON. Whoops. What did I call the last one? Hackathon 5. Local food. Okay, public, blah, blah, blah. We'll do the rest of this later. Okay, and we want to copy this stuff. Hopefully we won't have any problems with GitHub this time. Ugh, huge. I love it when stuff just works. It's great. Wow. Oh, and this came with a bunch of components. Maybe we won't even have to build a modal. Maybe there's a modal in here. Weren't there a bunch of components and stuff? UI. Popover? I don't know. I guess we could look at these components and see what their deal is. Things to think about. Okay, create a Netlify account. I have a Netlify account. Netlify. Log in. I thought I was already logged in. Oh, I am. Okay. Okay, link your account, add a new site. Import an existing project. GitHub. Authorized. Okay. What am I looking for? Learn with JSON. Local food. Okay. What do we want to call this? Bingo. Whoops. Okay. Bingo bites. Okay, main, blah, blah, blah. Okay, the build command was different. Last time we were too hasty. Okay, pnpx, oh God, pnpx convex deploy command pnpm run build. On your Convex dashboard. Okay, this is where we have some secrets. All right, well here, let me find this. Go to your project's setting page. Project settings. Okay. Here, let me hide you. Okay. So we're gonna go to deploy keys. Okay. Production, this does not have a production deploy yet. I know, I wanna make one. On your Convex dashboard. Oh, right, okay, here, wait. We did this last time, I remember. So you click this icon, you come to this home page, and then I think from here, from here you go to settings. Okay, now I'm gonna hide you. Oh wait, that takes me back to the same page. How do I add a deployment key? Go to your site's settings page. Oh. Okay. Your request couldn't be completed. Try again later. Why? I wonder if I only get one. Do you only get one prod deploy? Deployment URL. Oh, deploy key. This is weird. I feel like this is also different from the last time that we did this. Okay, here. Let me show you where I am. So I'm on my project, like down here on the settings page. Go to URL and deploy key. And then this was collapsed at first. I had to open this, show development credentials. And then here there's a big button that says generate development. Wait, this says generate development deploy key. I want to generate a production deploy key. Because I tried to click this. And it said it couldn't do it. It was like, oh, we can't do it. Here. Nope. Well, this time it worked. I don't know. It said try again later. And now it worked. Now I have a production environment. I don't know. Okay, then click the copy button. This is not doing what it said that it was going to do. Okay, let me hide you again because of secrets. So now if I go into settings, there's a deployment URL. Okay, this is so weird. So now it looks different than it did a second ago. So now, because I'm in this production environment instead of the development one, I guess, this looks different. Because now I see a button to generate a production deploy key. So, I don't know. Okay. Sorry for the back and forth. Keep hiding you and then unhiding you. Okay, and I wanted to name this convex deploy key. All right, there we go. And now we're going to copy this. And now we're going to go back over to Netlify. I'm going to pull this back up here. Okay, and now I'm going to add an environment variable. I'm going to call this convex deploy key. Now I'm going to paste in my secret value. Okay, deploy. All right, there we go. That worked. Let's bring you back. Okay, hopefully this will work. If it does, that'll be huge. And then next time we can figure out all of our functionality so that it actually does something. You'll want to configure your auth provider to accept your production URL. I don't remember doing that last time. But maybe we did. Maybe we did and I just forgot. Because it was just a fever dream getting it all to work at the end there. Okay, what is this for? Deploy previews. I mean, sure. On your Convex dashboard, okay. Generate preview deploy keys. We're just committing everything straight to main. We don't need that. Who are we kidding? We're not opening any pull requests. We're just gonna do it. All right, it's thinking. Ah, failed. Okay, failed to build. Let's see. Oh, I bet I'm gonna have to set up these environment variables. Yep. Okay, so this has to be in the production environment now. So we have to go back into, let me hide you. I don't remember what I had open on the clerk screen or on the convex screen. Aha, yep. It was a secret. Okay. So I'm in my environment variables now, and I want to make a new environment variable for this issuer domain again, and it's just going to be the same. I wish that I had saved it. Development. Copy. Production. Oops. Well, okay, there we go. Save. Okay, and then let's try this build again. Up, 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 up. Okay, retry, clear cache, just in case. And then I guess we'll watch it. Oh shoot, I forgot to set a timer again. Oh well. We'll pretend. Maybe we just won't count this towards the 4 hours. This is just setting stuff up. Let's see, how long has it been? It says it's been an hour and a half, and maybe like a half an hour of that was the designing stuff. So maybe that's been like an hour then. Which is not bad. That's definitely better than last time. So that's growth. Okay. Initializing. Building. Yay! Okay, great. Things are feeling good. Look at us deploying to the internet. Open production deploy. Oops. Okay, so does this also need to be in... This probably also needs to be in Netlify now. Okay. We can do that. Let's see. Okay, so let me hide you again while I finish adding some environment variables. Okay, so now we're going to go back to my Netlify site. How do I get to the settings? Options? No. Oh, here we go. Site configuration. Okay, environment variables. Add a variable. Import from a .env file. Oh, sweet. Let me start with just the publishable key. Although actually, if I look at the rest of the app, does look like it's also using the Vite convex URL. Did it tell me to set up these other environment variables? No, it only says convex deploy key. Let's see. npx convex deploy will read convex deploy key from the environment and use it to set the convex URL. Okay, so I don't need... Here, let me show you what I'm looking at. So this is that same deploy to Netlify doc. So convex deploy will read the deploy key from the environment. So I already have this one set up and use it to set the convex URL. So in here, I don't need to set, oops, I don't need to set this one, I think. But I do need to set up the clerk one. So I've got my clerk publishable key. So now let me save this, import variables. Okay. All right. So now let's bring you back. Let's try this deploy again. Or I guess, how does that work if I just open it? Yeah, I feel like I need to deploy this again. Let's try. Somehow. Set up your site, custom domain. Okay. I'm gonna ignore this. How do I deploy you again? Production deploys. Trigger deploy. Deploy site. I don't know if I need to clear the cache. I don't know what stuff gets cached. Like if it's caching the environment variables. Or maybe it'll update those. I don't know. We'll see. Okay, I guess while this is deploying, let's document what we did. So we did this deploy. We created a GitHub repo and push code. Create a Netlify project, or no, what do they call them? Netlify site. Create a new Netlify site. Add environment variables. What was this? Convex deploy key or something like that. Yeah, convex deploy key, and then this publishable key. In Netlify site configuration. Okay. I guess we also had to create a convex production environment, and then we had to add environment variable in convex dashboard. This was the jot, what was it? Clerk jot issuer domain or something like that. This one. Yeah, is that what I said? Clerk, jot, issuer, domain. Clerk, jot, issuer, domain. Look at us. Recall. Okay. Did this build? Yay. Let's see if it worked. Yay! Oh my gosh, amazing. So we've got a site deployed. This is huge. This is so much farther than we were last time. Okay, great. We're learning. I guess all we've done now is follow a handful of tutorials and squish them all together. Okay, but that feels like a solid stopping point for now. Well, here, let me open this in a new tab, and we'll copy this and we'll add it to here. I'll put this up here, and we'll add this to the GitHub repo. Whoops. Take me home. Add a website. There. Oops. Save. Let me double check that this does in fact go somewhere. Okay, awesome. Look at us. Building things. Building the bare minimum. But hey, you know, it does use all of the tools that it says it's supposed to use. So. Hello! Is this Clark? It works. It does something. Hi. Thanks for coming to hang out. Okay. Great. We've got something on the internet. So I guess next time we'll actually get into building something. Hopefully. All these beautiful things. Maybe I'll do some Googling in between then and now to see if I can figure out how modals work. Something to look forward to. Oh, coding late. Nice. It does feel like college. We have to go to Denny's and get some 2 a.m. pancakes. All right. Well, thanks everybody for coming to hang out. We'll see you next time. Hopefully it will go just as well next time. All right. Have a good night. Bye.